I think it was a very challenging year, but at the same time, I do think that we enjoyed coming here, which was a big thing, I think, for everyone to keep it together, and I think we did a good job of that for the most part of the year. Now, when you look at it as a whole, so. But yeah, it was. We don't think this is fun. I can't say that anyone in here enjoys not winning games. But at the same time, I do think that we enjoyed each other, and we worked together, and everybody was pulling the same rope, which is encouraging and a good thing to see.
Isn't everything you just said an important first step to building back where you want to be?
Yeah, it is, and that's as tough as it is, and we're not enjoying not winning hockey games. I think that over the last little bit, I think that this year, was a good year for everybody. Like I said, I think that we all work together well, and we came in here every day, with our heads up, and being in as good a mood as you can be during the circumstances. And I personally appreciated that, and I think that everybody in here, once you look back, does the same. So it was a very challenging, tough year, but it was, a year that I think we'll all remember too, where, we had a lot of fun together as well.
Erik, you played a full 82 games this season. Injuries have been a struggle for you since joining San Jose. How did it feel just to get through the entire season?
No, it feels good. Like I've said before, I feel good with where I'm at. I still feel like I got a lot more to give, and that's a nice feeling. So. I'm happy about not running into anything major this year. It's been a while, and hopefully we can keep it that way.
Erik, if you were to point to a thing or two for next year that the team has to be better at, what would that be? Is it, could be physical or even just mental? Just what would you point at?
No, it's hard to say. I think that in today's league, the margins are so slim. From the teams in the bottom to the teams at the top, that it's hard to kind of put your finger on exactly what needs to be done, or what could be a lot better. But I think that we took a good step this year, I think, as an organization, and I think that everybody from Gracie to the coaching staff, everybody that came in with a fresh set of eyes, I think did a good job in getting everybody on the same page and moving forward together. We can't speculate about what's going to happen or what will happen. I think that we did a good job in coming here every day and trying and make the best out of the situation that we're in.
What do you did you meet with Mike yet?
If I have, no, I haven't yet. No.
How do you sort of anticipate that conversation going?
No, I'm sure it will be for him too. Being his first year, I'm sure he's been really good with asking everybody, not only me, I think, about small things that can help us move forward. And so I'm just expecting that. I think we're going to reflect on the year and what we can do better going into next year, and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Are you optimistic that the Sharks can turn things around fairly quickly? I know it's been 4 years already.
Yeah, I don't know. And again, that's I shouldn't say above my pay grade, but it is. Those are not things for me to worry about. I'm a player, and I'm going to do the things I feel I have to do to be successful as that, and then the other stuff is in good hands, which is nice.
There's already been a lot of outside chatter about you not being here next year. Is that weird at all? I know you went through that a little bit in Ottawa, but just. No,
it is what it is, right? I think there's going to be a lot of talks and speculations and stuff, but I remain the same. I don't really know what the future holds. I can't predict that. I try and take care of the present, and I think I did a good job of doing that this year, staying in that, and that's how I'm going to handle the next little bit as well. I'm going to take some time off, enjoy myself, and then get back to work and try and do what I feel I have to do to be as successful as possible. Start next year.
If you get word from Mike that maybe this could take another year or two to get back to where the Sharks want to be. Are you open to going elsewhere if that means winning at a more quicker, I guess, faster pace?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we haven't really had those discussions yet, and then we'll see. I think it was tough losing Timo. I think that hurt, but at the same time, I think that that tells a little bit too on where we're at. And, at least that's the way as a player as you look at it. And like I said, I don't really know too much about all the other stuff and the management stuff. That's never really been on my mind throughout my career. And I'm just enjoying right now being a player. And as of right now, like I said, I'm going to worry about taking some time off and enjoying myself, and be ready to get back to work sometime in May, and focus on the things that I can control, and that's pretty much it.
I guess it was just, Mike went around and talked to some players, some veterans like yourself and Logan and Brent, and just said, here's the plan, or what I see is sort of the plan, and do you want to be a part of it? I guess if that conversation happens again, are do you feel that you'd like to be a part of this going forward, or is it maybe just time to go to a more of a win now type thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been pretty open about that since all this started. That I do want to win. I do feel like I still have it in me to help a team achieve that, and at the same time, I do enjoy it here. I like it here. I always have, and we'll see where it all lines up. And again, those are things that are kind of not in my hands, but I'm never going to shy away from the fact that I play this game to win, and that's always going to be my number one priority. And we'll see where it goes, but I know that things here are going in the right direction, and I know that the future is going to be really good here. When that is, like I said, we can't predict that, unfortunately, and those are things that I don't really control and can do very much about right now.
One of the interesting things about your year is you had a chance to play a handful of games with a veteran like Mark-Edouard Vlasic, and then you had another couple of games where you played with a young prospect like Henry Thrun. Now, what was that like for you to have those experiences?
No, it's nice. I think as tough as it is here, and the things that you're going to have to go through to get where you want to get. It's going to give a lot of different guys opportunities, and it's going to be what do you call it, for younger guys to have a chance to come in and to be able to play with them. I think that's awesome, and we've had a couple of them here this year, and as an older guy, that's something that gives you energy, and you think it's fun, because we all still remember when we were in that situation.
Would it be nice to kind of set a window, have a more regular partner, or?
Yeah, obviously that it's the same for everyone. I think you'd like to have some consistency, but at the same time, I think we've all been, at least I've been around long enough that I've kind of done it all, where you've had some guys you play with them for a long time, and sometimes it's a lot of turnover, and this was one of those years where we get to play with everybody a little bit.
How long were you in Mark without partners for?
I don't know, 3 or 4 years maybe.
Yeah.
He was hurt a lot too, though. He was a big boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would say that was probably my longest lasting partner that I've had in my career, 14 years, and even that wasn't that long. So, it's rare to have that where, you have the consistency of always playing with a certain guy. So it's not something that you really expect. But yeah, it would be nice if it lasted a little bit longer than 30, 40 games.
One of the few positives, or maybe the only positive of having a season like this, is that it means the Sharks get a high draft pick and potentially, a generational type talent coming in, like a guy like Connor Bedard.
Yeah.
Does that change, if the Sharks do win the lottery, does that change your outlook at all as far as the future of this team?
I don't know. I've never really been in that situation before, and I know there's been a lot of hype about, especially probably the top 3 or top 4 picks this year of being good prospects, but I can't say I know too much. I don't watch, junior guys, and so I don't really know. I mean, it's hard to say, but I think we're in the situation we're in now, and obviously, as everybody should, you should pray for a highest possible pick. That's just the way it is, right?
No Worlds for you?
I don't know yet. I feel great. I could probably do it, but logistically and mentally, I'm going to have to try and figure that out before I make a definitive decision on that.
When will you decide by?
I don't know. I'll wake up one day and he'll tell me, but I'll know it won't be today, or it definitely won't be tomorrow.
Where does this team need to improve the most?
It's hard to say. Again, I think I do think the prospect pool, I think, needs to get a little bit deeper. I think you need to have a little bit more guys coming from underneath that makes a little bit of a bigger impact from the beginning. So I think that maybe that's one of the things that I think that they're working on pretty hard, and I think that the guys that did come in and play some games this year, I think came in at the right time, and you could tell that we have some guys that are going to be on this roster next year that was not this year. So it's nice to see that they're emphasizing that a little bit more, and finding guys that can play at a pretty much right away level.
Does team speed do you see team speed as being an issue here? Or?
No, I don't. I think we improved a lot this year in that department to keep up with most of the teams in the league. I think that everybody in here works extremely hard off the ice. I think that we're in good shape, and guys really take care of themselves, and I think that's been one of the strengths here for as long as I've been here, at least.
Have you been to a draft since yours?
No, I haven't actually.
Are you going to stick around for it?
I don't know. I think I watched last year maybe. But no, I don't really know how it works anymore. I know how it used to work, but a lot of things have changed, I guess, in 15 years.
Maybe we could tell Mike to send you to Seacock, New
Yeah.
Jersey for the draft.
Yeah. Where is it this year?
Nashville.
Nashville?
It's like-
Oh, that's not a
You'll be
bad
there.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a work show,
Yeah.
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 You'll be there.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
summer-
I'll take a trip to Nashville.
Last summer, you got a chance to spend some time in Sweden with family, and you said that was a really positive thing for you. You thinking about doing that again?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know when we'll head back, but we got a place there now, and that will be part of our family's yearly routine, I think. So it's nice. That's always one of the best things about your time off is being able to go do stuff like that when you don't live and you're not growing up where you play.